do this question, students. We expected to find the product of the roots of the equation 9x squared negative 18 times modulus of x positive 5 is equal to 0. We're given, say, 4 choices: 5 over 9, 25 over 81, 5 over 27, and D is 25 over 9. Now you have 9x squared and there is a modulus of x that is being featured there. So what I would like to do is, let me just write this down. Consider 9x squared negative 18 times modulus of x positive 5 is equal to 0. Now clearly x squared can be written as modulus of x raised to the power of 2. So have this important equivalence in your mind, which is x squared is nothing but modulus of x raised to the power of 2. That's fair enough. So if I were to take this as 1, therefore I can rewrite 1 as 9 times modulus of x raised to the power of 2 followed by negative 18 times modulus of x positive 5 is equal to 0. Now this is actually a quadratic, right, in modulus of x. I have actually placed one more line there. So what I would do is I will have to somehow remove that. Okay, let me, so that's modulus of x there. So as I mentioned to you, this is a quadratic in modulus of x, and we can actually solve this by factorization technique. So 5 times 9 is 45 and I need to get a negative 18 there. Now 15 times 3 will give me 45 and 15 added with 3 would give me positive 18, but I need to have a negative 18 there. So I place negative sign. Negative into negative will give me positive 45, and when I add I get negative 18. So that's fair enough. So if I were to write this system down, then this system has to be written like this: 9 times modulus of x raised to the power of 2, and this has to be followed by, let me just place this negative 15 there, negative 15 into modulus of x, negative 3 into modulus of x. Negative 15 modulus of x added with negative 3 modulus of x would give me negative 18 modulus of x, followed by positive 5 is equal to 0. Now we need to be a little bit careful because of the fact that the coefficient of x squared is 9, right? So we had already studied how to solve questions with factorization technique, but in those questions we did not have the coefficient of x squared being featured as a quantity other than 1, and that is the reason now we are adopting this way of handling the system. Now what I will do is, clearly between 9 and 15 I will take out 3 modulus of x. If I were to do that, this is going to be 3 times of modulus of x followed by negative 5, right? 5 into 3 gives me 15 with a negative sign followed by modulus of x. Now over here I need to also have 3 into modulus of x followed by negative 1. So let me take a negative 1 out. If I were to take negative 1 out, this is going to be 3 into modulus of x. Negative 1 times 3 into modulus of x would give me negative 3 times modulus of x followed by a negative 5. You need to be a little bit careful in this way of representing things because of the presence of signs, and not only that, we have a modulus of x being present there. And let's move on. So taking 3 into modulus of x negative 5 as a common factor, we would get 3 times of modulus of x negative 1 is equal to 0, from here 3 times of modulus of x negative 5 is equal to 0, and you got 3 times of modulus of x negative 1 is equal to 0. From here 3 times of modulus of x is equal to 5. So modulus of x is equal to 5 over 3. Modulus of x is equal to 5 over 3. So let me just move on to this quantity. So this is going to give me 3 times of modulus of x is equal to 1, and modulus of x is equal to 1 over 3. Now modulus of x is equal to 5 over 3. We are expected to find the values of x. So x is going to be plus or minus 5 over 3. So 2 roots are there. Modulus of x is equal to 1 over 3. So x is going to be plus or minus 1 over 3. So another 2 roots are there. Now the question wants us to find the product of the roots. So that's exactly what we need to do. So we need to take the product of all the roots. So therefore product of the roots is equal to, I get 5 over 3 multiplied with negative 5 over 3. I get 1 over 3 multiplied with negative 1 over 3. So this is going to be negative, negative, positive. 5 5s are 25, 3 3s are 9, and then 3 3s are 9. 9 into 9 is 81. Right? So this is the solution, 25 over 81. So where do we have that? Right here, 25 over 81. So that's the solution for this question. Students, let's move on to the next one.